fortnight later, Michael was again prepared to participate in murder. This time, his IRA unit planned to massacre paratroopers at a bar in the seaside town of Bangor. A woman member of the IRA brought the weapons there by train. Michael drove the gunman in a hijacked car. He had ample opportunity to inform his handlers, but he quite deliberately chose not to.
But why hadn't you told your handlers about this?
The reason I didn't tell them for was because, as I say, I tell you, it was coming to a stage where I was getting... people weren't talking to me, people weren't bothering with me. I get very, very paranoid that people definitely suspected me as being an informant, even though I was involved in the operation.
Michael met the IRA woman at Bangor railway station. She carried 2 assault rifles and 150 rounds of ammunition in a holdall. These were to be used to machine gun the soldiers. She also carried a bomb to blow up the bar to prevent the emergency services from getting access to the wounded.
The instruction was that if they went to the bar and any of the girls, females, tried to act heroes and stand in front of the British Army guys, to shoot them. Just shoot them, that was it.
The plan was to attack the bar when it was packed to capacity with soldiers on a Saturday night. Michael drove the gunmen and the bomb to the scene. But while the IRA waited for the bar to fill up with soldiers, Michael and his entire unit were spotted by his handlers. The special branch were acting on information from another source. They now saw for themselves that they'd lost their agent. The IUC flooded the area, the attack was aborted, and the IRA melted into the crowd. The next day, Michael's handlers demanded an urgent meeting.
I get into the back of the van, and when I get in, I was amazed to see this inspector, because it was very rare to see him come in to see me. The only time he would come out if there was something really hot going on, and he came out and he says, the first things he says to me was, he says, right, you better tell me what you're up to. I says, tell, what do you mean what I'm up to? I'm up to nothing. He says, who are you trying to kid? And they end up taking me to a place where we go. It's a safe place with a special branch to take people. He told me that a helicopter had been watching every movement was made on the Bangor operation. He even says that he had proof that we were going to carry out an operation and I wasn't going to tell my handlers. And he says that I could have been very easily shot dead or arrested, and there was nothing that they could have done. So I says, it's getting out of order. I says, I'm not telling you nothing more.
But in the end, you did tell them
I did
what
tell
was
them.
going on and why.
I told them because it came to a stage where they kept going on about it that much, and it was that important to tell them that I just get fed up listening to them. I just get fed up. And they told me that they were going to give me so much money if I had told them the full story of what was happening. So I agreed to this, and we worked out a deal that I was to tell them what was happening, and they guaranteed me that nobody would be arrested.
How much did they say they'd pay you?
They told me they would get £20,000, and I got £1,000 off them up front.
While Michael's fellow IRA men planned the second attack on Bangor, he was entrusted with hiding the guns and the bomb. His special branch handlers told him to bring them to Castlereagh RUC station in the early hours of the morning. For the moment, their agent was back on side.
I arranged for the handlers to meet me, to escort me to Castlereagh, car in front, me in the middle, car behind. I brought the weapons to Castlereagh. They took over from there.
In Castlereagh, a technician took Polaroid snaps of the weapons and the bomb before returning them to Michael a few hours later.
He knew that by taking a photograph before and after, he knows that he's going to get it back to the standards in which he got it.
Do you know what he was doing with them?
I think that he was doctoring them in some way.
Doctoring?
Yeah. More or less putting bugs or bugging equipment to them.
In the weapons?
Yeah.
What was he doing with the bomb? Do you know that?
I was told by my handlers that they had stuff. They inject the bomb through Semtex, and it more or less like freezes it all or something. It's like a chemical. And the detonator goes up, but the explosive doesn't blow up.